Let me show you how to install tubeless mountain bike tires.
I have been riding the Specialized Fuse 27.5 Plus for almost a year with inner tube tires without any issues. I have been wanting to try a tubeless setup so I can run a lower tire pressure and not have to worry as much about getting a puncture. Since the rain is keeping me off the trails, I figured it's the perfect day to give it a try. The Fuse is equipped with the stock Butcher Grid Trail tire in the front and the Slatter Grid Trail tire in the back. Both are made by Specialized and are tubeless ready. The tires measure at 27 by 2.8 inches and the rims by Stout have an internal width of 38 millimeters. The tools that I'll be using today are tire levers, alcohol, rim tape, a pick or a screwdriver, scissors, valve stems, an air compressor or a floor pump, a valve core remover, sealant, and a syringe. You may also need some rags and some soapy water. First, we need to let the air out of the tube and to remove the tire. Use your hands to break the bead around the whole tire, flip it around, and repeat it on the other side. Use tire levers to remove the tire from the rim. Now, clean the tire and the rim with alcohol and let it dry. Next, apply the tape. I'm using a 35mm tape to cover the spoke holes. Start the tape one spoke hole past the valve hole. Apply even pressure to the tape to remove any air bubbles and while you rotate the wheel. Go one spoke hole past the valve hole and cut the tape. Next, use a pick or a screwdriver to punch a hole for the valve stem. Insert the new valve stem, install the O-ring, and then tighten the nut. Now your rim is tubeless ready. The next step is we're going to seat the bead of the tire and fill it with air. We need to line up the label with the valve stem. Check the rotation of the tire and make sure that it's going in the correct direction. Originally, I thought I was going to be able to complete this step with just a floor pump, but I could not get the tire to seat or to pop. So I went to 2 different gas stations and tried to use their air compressors, but unfortunately that still didn't work.
So last night we tried using the floor pump without any success. Tried going to the gas station using their compressors without any success. So I went out and bought myself a floor compressor, or an air compressor, and gonna be trying to fill this up.
Let's see if we can get this to pop. Alright, now that the tire is properly seated on the rim, and I let the air out of the tire, fill the syringe with the correct amount of sealant needed for your tire. Insert the syringe through the open valve stem and inject the sealant into the tire. Next, reinstall the valve core and refill your tire to the max pressure. Now it's time to do the sealant dance. Flip the tire over and do both sides. Maybe give it a couple bounces, and the tire should be good to go.
I think I might have done it.
I think it's a success.
I might have done it! So I converted my tires to tubeless finally. It was a lot harder process than I was anticipating. I got held up there with getting the tires to get seated back on the bead, and that's what really sucked. So now I'm looking forward to getting these back on the bike and taking them out for a ride and having fun this weekend. Hopefully the rain holds off. But appreciate you watching. Hopefully this helps somebody who's trying to go tubeless on their tires as well. And leave a like and a comment below. Appreciate it. Thanks. Feeling good. Not burping, not leaking.
Looking good.